Hey there, StarCraft fans. It's Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another edition of MidRank Madness. Today we've got a game between Wartorn and PAJABRAVA on Acid Plant, the latter edition. The top left-hand corner, it's the red Terran player, Wartorn. And in the bottom right-hand corner, the blue Zerg player, PAJABRAVA. Now, you may tell by the thumbnail and the title, this is a Patron edition of MidRank Madness. One of these players is subscribed to me at patreon.com/FalconPaladin for the total of $10 per month. He is supporting esports and saving esports all at the same time. And as a result, I will cast one of his replays every month. Sends me the best one, the one he's most proud of. And this is where we go with it. So, PAJABRAVA, is it you? Wartorn, is it you? We're not going to give anything away right now. We're not going to say who it was because that would ruin the game. Most people do not send games in where they lost. Even if they played well, even if they felt like, oh, it was a good game, maybe I just made a couple mistakes here and there, but that was overall very good. They don't feel like showing those off for the most part. Anyway, I did bump up the quality settings on my StarCraft and both on my NVIDIA GeForce recording app, and I think it's helped. I think it's helped quite a bit. Things look better. Things look better here. I still can't quite get the same quality that is on the saved file on my computer to show up on YouTube. And I don't know what's going on with that exactly, but it's all 1080, just the bits. The number of bits, the bit rate, the higher it is, the better it is. All right, so ZBT here at the gold level. These players are trying to break into platinum, trying as hard as they can to break into platinum there. Wartorn is expanding, is going for the one base, or the one racks expand. Probably going to be a Reaper. Nah, it's Marines. Yeah, I was going to, as soon as I said Reaper, I was like, you know what? You know what? No, at this level, Reapers don't do that well. They take a lot of APM and a lot of control, and if a gold level, silver level player can get to that point, right, that they're controlling the Reaper, it's hard for them to macro back home at the same time. The pros can pull it off, no problem, but at this point, it's safer to make a Marine, throw a bunker up at the front, and then deal with any early Ling aggression that comes that way. Ugh, I don't know about this. The Lings could probably just run by. That's a good thing that a Reaper is good for, though, is the ability to kind of pick off slow Lings that are attacking your stuff, because it's faster. It can kite them. All right, get in that bunker. These Lings are here, man. Like, now get inside the bunker. Seriously. No, in the bunker. Oh, okay. In the bunker. That was close. Took a couple shots. Lings are smart enough to get out here and try to knock down this command center. Not smart enough, however, to try to take down the SCV that is building the command center. Couple more Lings show up. One of the Marines does succumb to the Ling harassment. That two? No, just the one. Just the one. Bunkers up. Starting the wall with the factory there. So early Ling harass loses 6 Lings in exchange for a Marine. Not a fair trade. Not a good trade at all. Look at this. Resources lost. 50 to 150. Yeah. Not what you want to see if you're a Zerg player, but putting some fear of Zerg into your Terran opponent is a pretty good thing. It really is. If they're worried that you're going to be super aggressive, they're not going to be possibly as aggressive as they'd want to normally be. PAJABRAVA, I think, is going for a Baneling bust, yo. He's got a Baneling nest up. Oh, man. This is going to be interesting. Lings running across the map. I don't think they're going to try to attack. I think they're going to wait, make themselves into Banelings when they can, then go for the bust. So we're going to see possibly a pretty short game here. You know my anti-spoiler screen is real. You know I could probably take a 5-minute game and toss up a 15, 20, 25-minute spoiler screen on the end just to make you think it was a crazy macro-style game, because sometimes I'll do that to trick you, so you never know. Ling's going for the run-by, actually. Picking off a Marine. No, no, no. Don't get distracted. There we go. Oh, this isn't even walled off. No, Wartorn. You got a wall at the top of that ramp, man. I know you have a bunker at the front, and I know you think you're safe from it, but good pull of the SCVs. Hasn't lost an SCV to this point, which is pretty great. Lings on top of Marines, and actually enough Marines where they can survive this thing without too many casualties. So again, pretty darn good trade there. 14 Lings for 3 Marines, and no SCVs died. Put the SCVs back to work, though. They need to go back to work. I know they're happy at the natural base, but they need to go to the main. Are we going to go Banelings here? You have enough gas for it, man. PAJABRAVA, seriously, dude. You're sitting on 500, 200 right now, and your supply blocks. You're making an Overlord now. But Baneling bus is going to take a lot more Lings. He is sending them out. It's 27 to 21 Harvesters. The problem with being this aggressive as Zerg, and honestly as any of these races, is that if you're aggressive, it's hard for you to keep your worker count up. You're spending resources that would normally go towards getting SCVs and probes and drones and putting them towards attacking units instead. So here are our bulbous Banelings. Is that them breathing? Like, what is that? It's gotta be. It's a breathing motion, right? So you Baneling bust, you get 5. That's a lot more than 5. That's enough SCVs or Banelings to bust that front there. And then the Lings come flooding in. The thing is, you need a lot of Lings to come flooding in. So here we... Oh, and there's a tank that absorbing the tank fire, though. No, break down the front. You don't know what you're doing. PAJABRAVA was confused for a second there. He was like, oh, a tank. All right, so the Lings got in there, and the Lings did absolutely... You're going to save this bunker, right? Yeah. Did absolutely distract the tank so that the tank didn't fire on the Banelings, but then the Banelings couldn't get the wall down, and then the Lings were already dead. And yeah, that was a very horrible experience for PAJABRAVA. All right, third base time. It's time to go for a third base. It's time to drone your face off. It's trying to make sure that Wartorn, well, hope that Wartorn doesn't come across the map and kill you, because you need to catch back up economically pretty bad right now. A third base would do very, very good for you. Wartorn has not been aggressive at all, but that's basically because PAJABRAVA has been the aggressor. Okay, so, oh, sneaky third. Pro tip. For you Terran players, if the Zerg opponent that you're playing against is being super aggressive, you don't have to be crazy aggressive in the early stages of the game. You don't have to send Hellions out, you don't have to send Reapers out, don't worry about it. But if they're being non-aggressive, if they're playing defensively, you gotta send those Hellions out. You gotta send that Reaper out and slow it down, or you're gonna die in the mid-game for sure. So at this point, Wartorn, the fact that he hasn't attacked for 6 minutes is okay, because PAJABRAVA has wasted a lot of stuff, man. 26 Lings and 7 Banelings died on really killing almost nothing. Look at this double wall, though. Wartorn's like, you're not busting me. No siree, Bob. My SCVs have knives on their hands. All right, so coming down. Got a drop here. Does the Wartorn. Has not actually scouted the sneaky third base. He probably thinks it's here. And he's boosting like he believes it's here, but it's not. So he just keeps going, which is smart. Just keeps going to this natural base location. He's got Marines. He's got a tank in here. He's going to set up. And yeah, this is an amazing attack right now. The Banelings, though, a bit of a problem. Target fire. Oh, Banelings getting some massive hits there. More Banelings and some Roaches showing up. Yeah, when those Banelings started rolling in, that's the time to pick up and get out of there, Wartorn. It's time to pick up your guys and say it's time to get out. We are not going to win this fight. Banelings, when there's nowhere to run, horrible, horrible place to be, especially if your Marines don't have stim, which they don't, as there are no upgrades for Wartorn yet. He's getting a tech lab on his barracks, so eventually he's going to upgrade his Marines, but not to this point. Alright, where are we at, sons? We're coming back with our medevacs. Third base is done for PAJABRAVA. We're going on Paja for short. And is he not? Nope, he hasn't set a mineral rally for those drones. Come on. Get over there. Get to work. Get to work, you lazy drones. Hydralisk Den, Spire, Glial Reconstitution. PAJABRAVA is getting all the upgrades that Wartorn is not, although Wartorn is getting a fusion core. So we could see battle cruisers, which I'm always pleased about. We've got a command center coming up, a secret third. Actually, both players taking secret thirds here that neither of their opponents know about, which is kind of interesting. It's a weird like you're copying the other player, but without knowing exactly what it is they're doing. It's an accidental copy, is what it is. PAJABRAVA does not have an army at this point in the game. He has 10 Roaches and 3 Raptors and a couple Queens. And I guess more Roaches are popping out here, but we're gonna move. We're gonna try to do this thing. You know he has tanks. Paja, you know the man has tanks. Where the heck is our music? Come back, music. There you are. I missed you, music. Don't go away again. Don't go away. It's going to be battlecruiser. It's going to be Yamato cannon. It's going to be more and more BCs. All right, Paja. You already have a Spire, so Corruptors are the answer here. You're not breaking this. Look, man. Look, man, I appreciate the aggression here. I really do. Zergs should be played aggressively. That's my personal preferred playstyle, which is why I really love Scarlet, why I really love True, why I like Nurchio. The aggressive Zerg players are the ones that I want to mimic and play. But you know he has tanks. And it's just, I guess you could go ahead and make sure your Corrosive Biles are hitting. It's 3 Corrosive Biles to take down a tank. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 60, 60, 60. Yeah, it is 3. It's like, is my math right on that? I believe it is. All right, so you're going after supply depots here, which, that tank took that Roach took a huge shot from that tank. And is going to repair. I love that Wartorn is repairing his stuff. Maybe not this one. Oh, he is. He is this one. More Corrosive Biles coming on down. Haha! Got an SCV kill. That was a trap. It was a trap the whole time by these guys. That's hilarious. Oh, man. Just mass Ravager play. This might be a little scary for Wartorn, actually. I might take it back. Tanks moving back, so they are not as easy targets for the Corrosive Bile here. It's 55 to 50 total harvesters. Both players have 3 bases. Right now, if you have your opponent kind of stuck in their own natural. Paja, take a fourth, man. Oh, he is taking a fourth. He was listening. He's been listening this whole time. All right, so here comes the third. Well, fourth, but whatever. You know what I mean. Here's this mass Ravager play out of Paja right here. I mean, I just... Overseer providing additional sight. Here we go. Corrosive Vial on that tank. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Just for good measure, in case it was being repaired or something. More Corrosive Vials. There are still tanks, dude, trying to get rid of the missile turret. Sort of. Just kind of randomly spamming these all over the place. Is what's going on right now. You need to target fire. You got to target fire on your Corrosive Vials. Also, if Pajo killed this base, I think Wartorn might just be dead. He'd be stuck. He'd be contained. I know he has battle cruisers, which is actually a huge deal, but it's going to be 4 base to 2 in that case. But you got to scout. You got to know where your opponent is. I mean, yes, you can assume your opponent is bad, but if you just assume your opponent is bad and they don't have an expansion, sometimes you're wrong. And that's horrible. All right, Overseer providing some pretty good vision range there. Corrosive Vial really, really wants to kill that missile turret. Really, really wants that supply depot too, and that SCV. Oh, I don't know about this, man. You got to get the tank. Okay, one of the tanks is going to go down. The other tank is going to go down. All right, here we go. Baneling's at the back, though. Is not exactly what you want to see here. Crushing all of the supply depots. Yamato cannons on the Ravagers. Oh, this game. Oh, wait, don't run. Wait, hold on. I mean, I guess you could run, but sure. Getting Banelings into that mineral line. Nice hit there. There's a tank that's sitting back there. What are you doing, tank? Lings could have taken it down. Instead, they got commanded somewhere else, which is very, very odd. The problem is that Wartorn's natural base is in a ton of trouble right now. Just absolute trouble. Goodbye, missile turrets. Goodbye, base, most likely here. Yamato cannoning. Oh, Corrosive Vials trying to hit that battle cruiser. Did almost take one down. He jumps out in panic. And there he is. Oh, Corrosive Vial down the orbital command. Get it. Come on, get the orbital command. You got to get the orbital command. Oh, he missed. But it's burning. And the battle cruisers. Oh, one gets taken down by Corrosive Vial. This game, I don't know that I've ever seen that before. Corrosive Vial taking down a battle cruiser. Dude has, if he saves this. Oh, ow, oof, ouch, my bones. Yeah, that is some major pain right there. Okay, so orbital command explodes spectacularly. This battle cruiser does have 6 kills, which is real nice. Paja is incredibly gas starved right now. Is what he is. He needs to saturate these extractors at his third base. Oh, some mutas showed up. What? Corrosive Vials, almost taking down one of those medevacs. This is scrappy. This is a scrappy battle right here. Tactical jumping. Oh, okay. We'll just jump to the main base of Paja. He probably doesn't have anything at home. There's a couple Hydras, but a couple Hydras and a Queen are not enough to take down 2 BCs, that's for sure, even if they don't have any upgrades at all. So some more Hydras popping on out here, trying to deal with these guys, but it's only 3 at a time. Also, Yamato cannon on a Hydra is a bit of a waste. As you notice, it died before you could actually get the Yamato off. A lot of drones dying here. It's a drone barbecue. Mutas flying on in. If there were more Mutas, this might actually work. Actually, gonna lose one of the BCs, maybe. And it does go down. 1 battle cruiser versus 4 Hydras and a Mutalisk. Yeah, I don't know about this either. Can you jump? Nah, because you jumped in. You jump in, you can't jump out until it's too late. And flaming wreckage lights up the drone as he goes to work. He doesn't care. He's just working. That's the sound. Wow. Well, that was an exciting 5 minutes or so. What do we got? Resources lost, 9,000 for Wartorn and 9,700 for Paja. For the Paja. Where are we at? Oh, he's jumping back. Caught me by surprise. He really wants to kill this lair, which, okay, I guess that's probably your priority target here. Although a lot of the tech structures are already done, but maybe you hope these bleed to death. I don't know. So 4 mutas and a couple Hydras coming in with some Corrosive Vials possible. Yeah, 1 BC dies pretty darn immediately. He was already fairly injured here. Are you really just trying to snipe down this lair? Just absorbing shots from everything that's trying to kill you here? Alright, man, here you go. You got a Yamato? Nope. Not even close. He doesn't get this. But it was spectacular anyway. Ling's checking to see, is the natural base up? No. Is the third base up? No, but guess what it is? Haha! He's on his way. Oh, he already found it. He already found it. And Zergling versus Planetary Fortress never goes well. Pro tip for you Zerg out there. Never goes well. This thing's going to have a billion kills by the time all is said and done. Another battlecruiser jumps to the natural base of Paja, starts killing it. Everybody returns home as fast as they possibly can to try to deal with this thing. Drones running for their lives. Go to the third base. There's literally... Okay, now there's saturation. Well, there wasn't saturation, so good thing you decided to go there. Mutas, once again, it's just a Muta and a couple Hydras, though. I think you might be able to win this one if you just fight, you know. Are you? Okay, now you're going to fight. Trying to get out of range of the Hydras and fight. Oh, distracted by the drones, I guess. This guy doesn't know what he's doing. He's got 13 kills. He's probably paid for himself at this point in the game. And if he wins against this Muta, which he does... Oh, trying to dodge Corrosive Biles. Oh, dodged. Dodge, but only 64 hit points remaining. Oh, Spore Crawler going to finish off. No, Spore Crawler. Did that make an exploding sound? I didn't hear an exploding sound. Alright, making a lot of Spore Crawlers is Paja. Resources lost 10,000 for Wartorn, 11,000 for Paja. Alright, he has the ultimate army to try to take down this planetary fortress that does have 24 kills. As I mentioned, it's basically a billion. This Overseer has been hanging out for a while, has seen a lot of things, but finally gets killed by Wartorn's Marine group here. They have +1 attack. And here's the attack on the planetary. The repairs are good, though. Oh, the repairs are too good. Look at this. He's trying to focus down SCVs, but taking splash damage, killer shots from this PF. Well, jumping in battlecruiser going to help with this thing, too. Yeah, 39 kills on our planetary fortress. It's just not enough. A lot of SCVs are dying here, mind you. So that's very true. Planetary firing at will. Battlecruiser trying to kill what they can. Is this thing actually going to go down? No. No. Repair it. Go, SCVs. Sacrifice your lives. They're doing it. They're doing it. Ah, they saved it. Saved it. Blood rains down on those Marines. Ew, they say. Just wash this armor. All right, so secret third base lives for Wartorn. Problem is, it's 4 bases right now. But 17 drones. Only 17 drones for Paja. He's refusing to rebuild his economy right now, which is horrible for him. In fairness, if he'd killed this command center, I really feel like Wartorn is just kind of dead. His main base is mined out. He doesn't have his natural base back. Here comes the Wartorn. He's got Marines. He's got medics. He's got a battlecruiser with a total of 13 kills, ready to rock. What do they kill first? I mean, I think they just win. Versus what? Is that right here? 28 lings and 6 roaches, man. All right. Marines trying to take down these Spore Crawlers so that his medics can live. But not enough Marines here. I don't think the roaches are actually causing major problems. These Marines, if they actually attacked instead of rallied, there we go. Actually attacking here. Battlecruiser up top trying to do some stuff too. This third base, or fourth base rather, for Paja is going to die. It's 70-34 total harvesters. Looking real good, Wartorn. Really needs this to work, and it's working. So what more can you want in the world of StarCraft? He knows about this one, though, doesn't he? No, but he's guessing. He's guessing there's a base over here, and by golly, there is. Spine Crawlers desperately trying to morph in here. No. I don't think it's going to work. The counterattack of Lings, though, is picking up a lot of these Marines that are trying to rally in, which is sort of amazing from Paja. I'm not sure if that's on purpose or not, but it's working regardless. Secret base is going to die. Medevac gets picked out of the sky by a Spore Crawler, though Lings... Yeah, never mind. Lings against this many Marines. Just super outnumbered, man. Not going to happen. Absolutely not. Spore Crawler's gone. Secret base toast. And tactical jumping into the mains. Let's see what's over here. The answer is a Queen and a Spore, if you're interested in that sort of a thing here. And you know what's going to win? Queen and Spore versus Battlecruiser, it turns out. Wow, Spore. I mean, it's not a lot of damage. It is 15, but it adds up. It fires pretty quickly, too. Pretty darn quickly. All right, so are you going home? Don't go home. Wartorn, just harvest at this base. Harvest at your planetary fortress, dude. You have a place to call your own. Zergling's going to throw themselves at the mercy of the god that is this planetary fortress. Oh, he is starting to kind of SCV it up. Paja Okay, kind of learned his lesson. 56 kills on that planetary fortress. 56. These Zerglings toast. 67 to 13. 13 supply for Paja, ladies and gentlemen, including 3 drones right now. And he's just, instead of trying to drone back up and get back into this thing, he's making Zerglings. Just panic-lings and running them into random places and trying to kill Marines that are rallied towards the rest of the army. And it's kind of working for him, but in the long run, it's not a great strategy. Zergling's going to get in here and, okay, they're going to try to kill some of the SCVs long-distance mining. They'll get a couple of them. And the Marines will eviscerate them. Alright, 63 to 16 supply. It is 10 times the supply that Wartorn has compared to PAJABRAVA. Has not retaken his bases as PAJABRAVA. At this point, he is making literally no drones. Where are his drones? They're not working. Oh, yeah, they are. Here's one. Here's one. And here... Where the heck is 2? I gotta find 2. 2 is here? Are you hiding? I don't see you, man. I really don't see you. Alright. Trying to unload here in the main. There's static defense, so he's retreating. No, 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 no. It's a spine and a spore. Just drop here and A move. Okay. So many Zerglings for Paja. He does have 1,800 minerals in the bank, so alright. I'll give you that. No attack upgrades on these guys at all. He might, with some good Baneling hits, be able to take this thing down. Alright, Marines. Be distracted. Oh, SCV probably... Baneling's not quite sure what to attack here, but they're going to get right on in. This Marine group that was really keeping Wartorn alive is gone right now. Oh, Wartorn. Paja coming back with a Ling Baneling action. How is this working? I don't actually know. I don't actually know. That's a liftoff. Wartorn is going to lift off all of his buildings. Wait, hold on. Don't try to kill the planetary. No, 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 no. No, no, no. You need like 13 Banelings to kill that thing. Maybe if you have Ling support, it's less. It's fewer Banelings, but... Where's this drop trying to go? Checking to see if there's additional bases to kill. Anything he needs to re-kill. But no. No, there's nothing. There be nothing. More Zerglings coming up. How many Banelings can you make here? It's 25 per. You can make 3 more Banelings. Which he's doing. Which he's doing. 3 more Banelings here with 0 upgraded Zerglings. Oh, what the clutch scan. He sees it. He sees it. Wartorn, you stud. Alright, Banelings. Don't get separated from the group. What are you doing? Go, go, go. Everybody work together. Everybody work together. To kill this thing? I mean, I don't know what you're going to do. I guess maybe you get into the main base and try to kill some of that stuff. Well, 31 to 42 supply, 9 to 5 harvesters. This game is kind of nuts, y'all. All right, so we get in there. The Banelings need to crash on that planetary. They have to kill the planetary. It's not killing the planetary. Okay, so you killed all the Marines. Now kill the planetary? Not enough. It's not enough. Especially not with the... How many kills do you think this planetary has? 100? 100 by now? I think it has 100, if I had to guess. We have the great building exodus of 2018. Moving across the map, heading to their safe planetary fortress structure. So majestic. Flying across the sky. Bouncing ever so slightly in the wind. Oh, hey. Free SCVs, yo. Wartorn. Really, man? Ugh. Guess who's re-expanding? Paja is. Going for that 3rd base, yo. I mean, at this point, you get in here and you kill everything that's not going to float away on you. Kill all the supply depots, kill the fusion core, kill the engineering bay, missile turrets, things like that. So Lynx have free reign here. This is turning into a very strange game. Wartorn is, in fact, going for additional medevacs. He's getting tanks. He is on 1 base with 13 workers. which is not great, but it's a better spot than Paja is in. In other news, I found a really funny Instagram account named What's George Doing? Where it just posts theories about what George R.R. Martin is doing instead of writing the next book of the A Song of Fire and Ice series, which is what Game of Thrones is based on. This one I'm looking at right now is called Today George Drank Wine and Watched Sex in the City. And the next hymn is him eating popcorn, and the caption says, he's such a Samantha. It's just 2-panel cartoons, so it's not crazy complicated setup, but it's just, it really tickles my funny bone. I'm not even someone who's waiting for the next book in A Song of Fire and Ice. I'm really not. I like the show, not as much recently as previously, but regardless, if he never writes the book, I'm not going to be, like, I'm not going to die. Meanwhile, Wartorn's expanded to this gold base, which Paja has no idea even exists at this point. He's too busy killing all of this other stuff and trying to supply block Wartorn, which he might be able to. And yes, he will, actually. That's kind of fun. 45 out of 38 available supply. Dude, don't lose that refinery. What if this turns into a base race? Ah, there's the drop. Remember the drop I told him to do a while ago? Wartorn decides it's time to unload a name, move, and go. He's killing, focusing down the spore crawlers. So his medevacs can live, obviously. Goodbye, Baneling nest. Eventually. I mean, these two guys do have stim. Ah, the Zerglings and Broodlings! Worst possible timing for Wartorn! Those Broodlings popped out at the same time the Lings did, and everybody's gonna die. Wartorn does not know how to lift guys. Wartorn, new skill. New proposed skill for you is how to lift Marines that are being massacred on the ground by Zerglings. It's a good skill. I like it very much. Dude, this, if you have to base race, Paja, this building could come back and bite you so hard. This doesn't count. That's an add-on. But buildings count. Alright, Zerglings. Where are you going? All you know is you're not going to go try to take down this planetary. 104 kills. 104. Paja has another base up. He's kind of droning. A little bit, which is good. I like that he's droning. I like that he's trying to get a bit of an economy right now. But he is, this whole Ling Bane Ravager against all things strategy is just not going to work for him. It's not going to work. I love this wall. This wallage that's set up in this location. I've never seen this on this map before. I love it. I like it a lot. Also, this barbed wire is helping. See barbed wire? Oh, snap. Zerglings found your gold expansion. Wartorn. Wartorn. All right. Well, no income there, I suppose. All right. Again, Wartorn says, at first you don't succeed. Try again. Gonna land with a tank. Gonna land with some Marines. Gonna kill the Roachworn. Try not to let the Broodlings kill you this time. There you go. Good. Good. Excellent. Good micro there. Spire. Could it be a thing? Here come the Zerglings. Ooh, they're gonna take down the tank. Oh, there's the lift. So they get the tank. Free tank. But the lift and the drop here right on top of the Spore Crawler. Maybe not exactly what you want to do. And once again, Wartorn decides it's time to retreat. He only has 2 Marines, so I can't necessarily blame him. But in the meantime, land here and harvest a little bit, dude. Land here and harvest. He's starting to mine out Planetary Fortress base location. Man, Planetary Fortress, you're a hero. You are a hero among StarCraft players, for sure. It's 23,000 resources lost for Wartorn and 25,000 lost for Paja. For PAJABRAVA. Ooh, look at this queen. Look at this sneaky, sneaky queen. Getting right under those guys before she starts spitting at them. That was hilarious. Good job, queen. You're cool. So many just appendages. Appendages on a queen. All right, 19 to 19 harvesters. Doing pretty well here is Paja right now. Do you see have another thing? Lings, roaches, lings, roaches, roaches. Wartorn doing nothing with the gold base. Maybe he's just bait. Maybe he's like, hey, why don't you come try to kill this thing instead of killing my other stuff? Where are you going with this? Oh, we're passing in the night. We're passing in the night. He knows about this. He doesn't. He doesn't know about it, but he's making a beeline right towards it, assuming that it's there based on how much stuff PAJABRAVA has been able to make. Ah, 2 free mules. If you can get the orbital down to the point where it's burning before it lifts. Oh, so close. It's about 400 or so, and this is at 676. All right, big old Marine tank drop in range at this third base location, which is actually happily mining, but not anymore. No longer happy. That is not enough lings. Especially with the tank in that position that it is. Oh yeah, we're toast. Yeah, broodlings are all gone. Third base is gone. Natural base, the only one that's mining right now. Yeah, it's 19 to 13 harvesters, but Paja only has 4 or 5 mineral patches, and they're all pretty low, as it turns out. So Wartorn, no more battle cruisers, no more messing around. It's going to be tanks, it's going to be marines. It's going to set up the siege here at the front door of PAJABRAVA with a tank who has 4 kills and slowly whittle down the defenses of our Zerg player. Zergling's going for it. Oh, good spread on these marines. Roaches here too, though. And a Spinecrawler getting in on the action. They are going to finish off the tank. They get it, but everybody else dies. Literally everybody else dies for Paja. He's making 16 more Zerglings. This is amazing. This game is hilarious. Hilarious. I might get an epic tag, an epic patron tag, epic gold level tag, which I understand it's not everybody's cup of tea. I'll get it. Like, people are, why is this epic? It's Lobby. I don't know. Lobby stuff can be epic. I just consider epic to be a very close, very hard fought, very back and forth, very scrappy match. That turns into something like this, where nobody can really quite win for a while, and it's super low econ, or maybe it's super high econ, and both players are just swinging back and forth, and nobody really gets an advantage. But it's constant action. That's kind of what I define epic as being. And for you guys, that means it has to be, you know, innovation. It's got to be rogue, but it doesn't really, in my personal opinion. This doesn't. Ooh, Widow Mines. Widow Mines for the first time here today. Where are you going, Widow Mine? Oh, that's cute. I didn't realize the burrow animation, it kind of covers its eyes. Like, these are little hands covering its eyes. These are going to get in here again? Oh my gosh. Wartorn just wants to harvest that base in peace. That's all he wants to do. Oh, Widow Mine firing. Widow Mine not firing too much stuff. This is just 73 to 22. All right, man. I think at this point you just kind of go. And he is. He's just going. He's like, screw you, spine crawlers. Bam, bam. You die fast. Oh, he's worried about the spore, though. And he's worried about the tank, but he clears them out quite nicely. That was a good move. That was a good move by the Wartorn. Dancing back and forth. Not quite sure where to go with his guys. All right, one more spine crawler to go. A little bit overstimmed here, and that's your good game from PAJABRAVA. Paja is defeated, and Wartorn is victorious in 32 minutes and 58 seconds. What an incredibly back and forth, crazy, go nuts experience that was. All right. So, yeah, Paja, he needed something besides lings, banelings, and ravagers and roaches. I guess he had some mutalisks too, but never really in great numbers, right? Never had the big Zerg army that you need, and that's really because he tried to Baneling bust Wartorn and couldn't do it. And that kind of necessitated a smaller army towards the mid-game, and really ended up losing him the thing. Wartorn wasn't a perfect game from him, but it was good enough, obviously, to win, as he did. Planetary Fortress, man, you just hope a Zerg player will throw 104 units at your PF sometime in your life. Couldn't quite get this gold base rolling here, but eventually did make it happen with Marines, with tanks, with some upgrades, at least the +1 attack there, and he is your winner today. Good times. Good times. That was fun to cast. I really enjoyed it. Okay, that is going to be it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void Patron upload. Go ahead and hit that like button. Hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, and Patreon, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.
guides us. Me with you, you with me. We are as one. From order we find justice. Our duty is unending. I feel your presence. We are as one. I sense a soul. In search of the answers. May the gods watch over you. Kushala adu. The path of ascension is before us. Guides us. Me with you, you with me. We are as one. I sense a soul. In search of the answers. May the gods watch over you. Kushala adu. Sense a soul. A soul in search of the answers. May the gods watch